This the TempahZone podcast.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing today? Wherever you listening to this podcast, ladies and gentlemen, it is episode 28 of the TempahZone podcast with your host, me, Amir Max. And yes, that is all facts. My homie, shout out to Connor Hallway, man. He runs Golden Deer Production, man. Like, he likes the slogan, so like, you know, Amir Max is all facts, ain't going nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna keep that one for you. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I gotta introduce my special guest in the building, man. I got Kevan with me to my right. I got AB Soarin in the building, yo. Yo, how y'all doing today, man?
Good, yo. What's up with you? How you doing?
Hell yeah, man. Yo, I'm real good, man. Yo, I just came from the studio today, so like I was running a little late, man. You know, we was chatting it up in the studio today, so I'm feeling good, man.
Studio talk.
Yeah, a little
necessary.
Yeah, that studio talk, man. You know, you already know, man. I mean,
Yes, sir.
we'll chop it up about what you cooking up, man. Because, ladies and gentlemen,
Sure.
AB Soarin got music that will get you more than hype. That's all I'm gonna say. All right,
Facts. That is facts.
that shit is. Woo!
A lot of vibes.
Yeah, it's a vibe, man. Like
Lot of vibes.
you got your sound down on that shit, like OD, bro.
Thank
So,
you,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, man, for sure. I got
Thank
you
you.
on that.
Facts.
But we gotta talk about a different type of song. A very different type of song here, yo. This
Talk about it.
shit is really sweeping the nation right here, man. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody knows it. And I feel like everybody's fascinated at the same time. Cause I don't think we've ever seen rap and country blend this type of way. I am talking about Old Town Road by Lil Nas X. This song, it's been out since December, but it really started to punch through 2-3 weeks ago, man, where everybody was just like, okay, what song is this? It's got this 808 beat that's hip-hop, but the dude singing with a twang, talking about how he's got the horses in the back. Like, it just shook everything up. And then you got Billy Ray Cyrus, who hopped on the remix, and that really just put it on another level because Billy Ray Cyrus put some fire over that shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, man.
he really like made that song just have.
That's one of the goats.
Yeah, for real. Like he's
in that genre.
yeah, he's a legend in the country game. So having him on it let Billboard know, like, yo, this is country. I don't care what you guys say. Like, you can dispute that, but like at the end of the day, just know what genre this belongs in. Like, yeah, accept that. Sorry. Like, and this makes me spark the question about country rap, or as Blackie Speaks. Check him out on YouTube. Great channel if you want to know about hip hop and just all the other stuff in music. Cuntrap. People are calling it cuntrap. I don't think that'll catch on, but
Cuntrap.
yeah,
you gotta-
cuntrap. Yeah, but that's what the term is becoming now, because we are really starting to see the blending of hip hop and country come together. But it really makes me wonder what the real relationship between hip hop and country is, because I don't think those two have really, blended together a lot through the years. Like you've seen it with Nelly and Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
Like that was like an example of that. Like people
But
definitely.
it's crazy because it's actually like the perfect match. Like,
Yeah, right?
It works so well. You know what I'm saying? Especially like production wise. And when you talk about like lyrics, like what guys are talking about in country songs and the stories they telling, and what guys are trying to do and are doing in hip hop, it goes perfect, man.
Yeah, you're right. Like, cause country is just like country and hip hop. What they have in common is that like they're telling the stories of where they came from. Like,
Yeah.
No, like other genres don't do that a lot. Like if you look at R&B, it's love. Like it's a lot of talking about love a lot. You know what I'm saying? And pop, if you're gonna call pop a genre, it's the same thing too. It's like party stuff. But when it comes to like hip hop and country, like you're gonna get stories out of them.
Yeah.
So like I definitely agree with you on that. But a lot of people may look at hip hop and country blending together and they wonder to themselves, does that really work? And I think a song like Old Town Road is starting to show people like, yo, this may open the floodgates for this sound to really thrive. And
I think musically it definitely works. I think it's more socially where people kind of get it confused. People don't want to really, like, certain people don't want to accept certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like billboards and charts, they're trying to act like this song isn't country for whatever reason. You know what I mean?
It's the beat. I think it's just the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's no it's not like if you separated this beat on its own and I heard it, I'd be like, oh, this is a rap beat. But like what he's doing over it, that's country. Yeah. Like just the subject matter, or kind of subject matter, because he talks about like lean on his bladder. It's I don't know. It's
kind of tricky.
Yeah, it's a little tricky.
You don't want to box. Like me personally, I don't want to try. I don't ever want to box anything in. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you
like
know what I mean, it's music.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like it is just good music. But when it comes to like Billboard, they're gonna want to categorize this.
That's their job.
Yeah,
so.
somehow. Like I'm pretty sure there was that situation with Uptown Funk, and Billboard like listed it as like hip hop. Like they wanted to list it as hip hop.
That's not even like I wouldn't even say that's hip. I mean,
they listed it as R&B, like just straight R&B track. Yeah, and Bruno Mars and Mark Ronson, they were the ones that were like, yo, like do not categorize this as hip hop. And that song charted #1 for like a pretty long time, man.
They don't want that.
Yeah, they don't want that shit to be happening, man. So like. At the end of the day, like, people are going to blend genres all the time. Like, you can't expect that to not happen. And that's a beautiful thing, in my opinion, man. When you blend two genres together, there should be no barrier to that. Like, we should be mixing other genres together. Why hold back on that? Like,
a lot of guys been doing it, too. Like, I feel like the past, like, year, it's kind of becoming popular underground. Like, some dudes kind of, like, tap into it a little. Like, Young Thug kind of does it sometimes.
Yeah,
kind of hear it in certain songs.
Mm-hmm. Like pretty what's it called? Like girl, like Thugger music,
yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
I forgot the full name of the title.
Yeah, beautiful Thugger girls.
Yeah.
There was a lot of guitar, like, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like there's dudes in the underground that been doing it. Like it's crazy because I was hanging out in LA and stuff over the fall.
Yeah,
I think it was, and I don't y'all probably never heard of him. There's this rapper or country artist, whatever he is.
Yeah, whatever he is.
His name's Big Wet.
Okay.
I think he's from New York. He's like a straight New York dude, but his music is like country.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like country music, but it's like hip hop country music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And fucking
country rap. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, so it was like, and I remember first hearing it, and I was like, man, this stuff is gonna blow up. I remember I said, like, Kevan, you remember we was talking about it. I was like, yo, this stuff is gonna blow up this year. This was like 6 months ago. We was talking about it. I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be him specifically, this dude.
Yeah.
But someone's gonna blow up with this sound because it's so new. People love new stuff. I think that's really what it is. So it's like,
bringing something new to the table, something you never heard before. And that's what I like about like with hip hop now. Like we're seeing a lot of artists rap, but with melody. Yeah, like and it's blurring the lines, because sometimes like for me I always was like, okay, rapping is when you just spit and like, you know, moving and doing it, surely improving. No melody, like there's no melody in it. But now rappers are going moving and doing it, surely like it's, you know what I mean, like and I never used to look at that as hip hop, because it's like you're using melody. That's singing. But it's like nowadays it's like, all right, Trippie Redd's a rapper, Juice WRLD on all his songs is a rapper, because Juice WRLD.
They don't even question that. They don't even question stuff like that. They just want to rap it. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you said, the lines are so blurred now, because there's even like screamo rappers. It's like, you know what I mean, like with the stuff that like X was doing, and like, you know what I'm saying, it's like I don't even know is that rock and roll or is it like hip hop? It's like, you know what I mean, so it is crazy.
Yeah, man. You know, but I think it's a beautiful thing, man. Because if you go way back and we talk about Walk This Way, when Run DMC and Aerosmith came together and did that, bro.
And to see where it's at now.
Yeah, man.
It is a beautiful thing for sure.
Yeah, it's awesome. But I want to just acknowledge too, like some other country rap artists who've done this before. Bubba Sparks. Bubba Sparks, yeah, right. Don't forget about Bubba Sparks.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he was here and did that too. Another artist who's like, you know, Bubba Sparks was in the hip hop world, but another artist in the country world who did a lot of rapping, and I had to do my research for this, was Jason Aldean. He's got some songs where it's like that country beat, but he's like rapping on it.
Yeah,
he's like actually rapping. It's like, damn, okay, this is cool. Like he's really doing his thing on there. And another person that mentioned this to me was Kid Rock. I guess Kid Rock could fall in that category as well.
Yeah, he's definitely one of them dudes.
Yeah, so
hell yeah,
Kid Rock could definitely fall into this category. But another question that makes me, you know, I think about from this is how many examples of rap fused with country have we seen successful? Not too many.
Not
like
you
I
gotta
see.
dig deep.
You gotta dig deep to find them. And in my opinion, I think we're really seeing the first rap country song be successful.
Yeah.
Like, cause we were talking about over the song with I forget the name of it. It's like Over and Over Again. With Nelly and Tim McGraw. Like that song, like the beat. We're talking about the beat. Like it's very like pop country, but with Old Town Road, it's like, nah, that shit's rap, and he did a country thing over it. So it's like they're different, you know, they're going with different styles on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tough one to call, but I look at, you know, this song as like truly breaking the barrier for country and rap to do more things together, and it's really interesting where this could go, because we could potentially see more rap listeners go to country, more country listeners go to rap. And I don't think the relationship between country and rap has ever been tight. It's always been kind of, like, you know, if you listen to rap, you definitely don't listen to country. Yep. And if you listen to country, you definitely don't listen to rap, right? Like,
you got to bridge that gap. There's a lot of money there, whoever does it.
Exactly. I think this is opening the gates for that. Like, do you listen to country?
No, not really. Not particularly. So,
Kevan, do you listen to country?
Nah.
I don't listen to country either. Yeah. But this song right here, honestly, is making me go, you know what? Maybe I should see if there's some country out there that I could like mess with. Yeah. You know, like just opening the gates. And that's what I really appreciate about this song. Regardless if it's a meme, regardless if people find it funny, all that stuff like being the case, this song is doing something crazy on the game. It's doing something crazy, man. I really don't think we've ever seen anything like this before. And this is why this song fascinates me. Because it's like, man, like... This is so new. It's so new to the air, man. And at the end of the day, artists out there listening, man, be innovative. Do something different. Because there's a lot of artists who doing the same shit out here. You know what I mean? So that's just, I'll leave it on that with this song, man. I'll leave it on that because I truly like what this is doing. And I want to see if Lil Nas X can make another hit. Because that's the next question. Can he make another, can he follow this hype? Or is he going to end up like Designer? You know, like you just gotta wait and see because if he can do another one like this, another country rap song like this or country rap, then
I feel like that song gonna keep going though.
Oh yeah,
like,
this song
ain't even done. They even put the visual out yet.
Yeah,
I think like Will Smith's gonna be in the video.
Yeah. He said he wants to do it. And I think they should make this video like
that's gonna make it go all the way. All the way.
They gotta make this as big budget as possible. Like this right here can definitely. It's doing something great for music, like, and it's funny because this song I'm pretty sure it was made as a joke.
Yeah, the video was like a mesh of like video games.
Oh
like
yeah, it was Red Dead
Redemption.
Yeah, that's literally just a video. So yeah, we'll see where this song goes from here because it's the #1 song on the Billboard charts. And and then Young Thug gonna do another feature. So we'll see.
Yeah, Thug's gonna hop on.
Young Thug gonna hop on it. Yeah, Young Thug gonna hop on it.
That's
man.
cool.
Yeah,
that's gonna be hard.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that to drop. I'm tuning into that shit.
Yeah, I'm tuning in for that. That's gonna really make me a country fan. Okay.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Thug at the Country Music Awards.
I know, right? Oh, that's gonna drive some white people crazy. They're gonna be like, oh shit, it's Young Thug, yo. The name like that too at the Country Music Awards.
I'm definitely gonna tune in for that one.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be dope. Yeah, man. Let's move on to Kodak Black, man. Well, let me rephrase that. Before we talk about Kodak Black, man, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. I gave a long soliloquy about Nipsey Hussle last week, and I hope y'all tune into that, man. And if you didn't, you know, basically I was just saying how important of a figure this man was to the game, and it literally took me 5 minutes to mention his music because I had to mention just how great of a person he was with all the stuff he did. You know what I'm saying? So that speaks volumes on the impact that Nipsey Hussle had. Like, you saw his funeral? Did y'all see that?
It's crazy.
Oh my God. It reminded me of when Bob Marley's funeral. Like, Bob Marley's funeral, like, the whole area came out for that.
Real king. Like a real king, man.
Literally moved like a boss, yo. And, like, people, you know, I don't believe in, like, too much, like, superstition and higher power stuff. But, you know, people, like, talking about Nipsey and how he looks like Haile Selassie and how, like, he died at 33, the same age that Jesus died. But, like, there's so many cool, like, of those things going on with Nipsey right now that it's making you think, like, damn, like, he really just he glowed, man. Like,
yo, that man had the formula. Like
he did.
He really had the formula, but it's crazy too. And with the like state that hip hop is, I'm not gonna like say with all like the mumble rap and all this and that, all the Instagram trending and the social
and
media,
meme rap,
all this stuff that's just like really no substance at all
Uh-huh.
for the past 5-10 years. It's really been building up.
Mm-hmm.
That he definitely took like the complete opposite route from everybody else,
Literally,
and kept it 100 and was giving dudes real, like giving you the formula the whole time, was just nothing but game, just real game, real knowledge.
Facts,
I'm saying the whole and made it to the Grammys.
Yeah.
He took that route and got all the way to the top. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at it,
it was all there, bro.
Puff Daddy,
Yeah.
Jay-Z, these are the people that was really, saluting you at the end of the day.
And when you get
So,
that cosign, you are doing something right.
you're reaching the top tier. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you took a whole different route from what everybody else is doing. Like,
Yeah, he had his own route, man.
I don't think I never seen Nipsey doing no, like you'll see, like you was about to talk about Kodak Black. There's a million different videos that go viral. I don't think I never seen no video like that of Nipsey going viral before. Like him doing some crazy, super shit on social media, nothing like that. It was always something real. So it's just like, it's crazy that.
Yeah,
it's
literally
just crazy
always
to me,
something
man.
real. Yeah, like he had that video of him slapping some dude, but that's because that dude was trying him.
It wasn't even,
But
but it's crazy because he didn't even really try him. He tried his brother, his person that was with him.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
He tried to disrespect this man that was with him.
Yeah,
and he just
so
wasn't having it. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's like, even that. I mean, if you're gonna really, do something out of line to act violent, protect your brother. It's just
you gotta step up on that. Yeah,
it's crazy, man. The message that he was giving.
He literally had the whole blueprint out there, man. He let you know, like put on for your community, talk that real shit, like keep it 100 all times. Like it's not that hard to do. Like you don't always gotta rap about how many girls you got and the whips you driving and your money. Like you can just talk about just real life things.
Yeah.
And Nipsey Hussle did that to the fullest. Like he did that shit to the fullest, man. And I'm listening to Victory Lap like on and off this through the weeks, and I'm just like, yo, this is so crazy, man. Like
man.
it's just making people think about like rap, like just how like his raps and like just how the message he was conveying. It's just unbelievable, man. That funeral and how everyone spoke about him let you know that when you have substance in your music, it will travel and it will be felt. Because the people that messed with Nipsey, they messed with Nipsey. They loved Nipsey because he had that substance. It's the same thing when you look at Lupe Fiasco, Kendrick Lamar, Tech Nine, J. Cole, all with substance. And they all have that fan base that just rides with them. You think Lil Pump got that?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You think Rich the Kid got that? And what's up?
He even said he got rid of his friends. Like, everybody was around him pretty much. Like,
yeah.
He was just doing it himself, so. Yeah, man.
It's
he brought up everyone who was around him.
For real. Yeah, it's right, man. He provided for his people. And this is somebody I mentioned, like Rich the Kid, Lil Pump, and like those guys, like, okay, like, they can make good music, but they don't make that substance. And like when you make that substance, your fans have a whole nother type of connection with you that stems outside of a club. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So like that's where Nipsey Hussle was just amazing, like it's not easy to pull that off to his style, man. Like
for sure, he
makes it sound so easy. Like he makes it sound easy, but it's not.
It was authentic too. So it's you know what I mean. A lot of dudes, he was like in LA too. It's like he was really loved in the community. You know what I'm saying? So it was just so authentic. He was really living all the stuff that he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as advancing your community and you know what I'm saying, making sure like your people are good. He was really doing that. So it's
it really was.
Really on some by the block. Like he was really on that. So it,
yeah, it's right, man.
I think that's a big part of the reason too. It was bigger than music, deeper than music. I feel like for Nipsey too, he was really living it and really like trying to help people. So
yeah, man, and that's why all those gangs came together at his funeral.
You know what I mean?
Because they all, I think they all realized like, man, like we've been wanting to like get come together more, but I think sometimes when someone dies, man, it really just sheds light somewhere else.
For sure.
And I think we're seeing that. We're seeing that amongst these gang members coming together. That's crazy. Like, you brought these gang members together. Like,
and that's when you know it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's real. And usually a lot of times, especially in hip hop, but like if you look like history of what happens in L.A. usually affects the whole rest of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, L.A., New York, Atlanta, what happens in these cities usually affects the game. So I feel like it's gonna like shift hip hop too,
For
like
sure.
sound wise. I feel like over the next year, like the whole sound of hip hop is gonna shift.
I think it's gonna become more of like, hear what I have to say. Like,
and if you don't have something to say, people are not really people are really leaning away from that now. It was really the trend for the past few. People are leaning away from that now. I noticed, you know what I'm saying, because I'm always taking notice of what people are listening to, like, and what rappers are putting out, and what's really, and it's like substance is becoming more of a thing. Like even like like it'd be little things like the Migos, like the Offset, and just the title of Offset's new album.
Yeah, Father of Four. Yeah,
Father of Four. You know, these guys are never really that lyrical. Never really telling stories like that. Not to say, you know, they got good music. It's great
hell
music.
yeah, it's great music,
You know what I'm saying?
great
But
fun
they never
music,
really. But if you like Offset's album, it's kind of like you know, you would listen to Offset's album, and you're gonna know something about him that you probably
that's
never
what I
knew
mean.
now.
Yeah, like that's,
you know what I mean. People are
that,
talking about, like you said, I got something to say about myself, about my life. So it's just little things like that. You notice like the shift is happening. And this was before that. You know what I'm saying? This was before Nipsey. So I think now it's gonna really. That's gonna be a catalyst to this whole thing. You know
and I definitely see that becoming a style from here on out because, hey, what's going on, player? Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, have him coming. Yeah, word up. Oh yeah, so before you came here, we were talking about just talking about Nipsey.
Yep.
Yeah, so
man.
Yes, I mean, you know,
I don't even know if anyone really wants me to tap in on that subject fully.
Yeah.
I feel like people might get a little offended.
Oh, okay. Like, what would you say?
Nah, cause I was just talking to I don't know if I was talking to you. Was I talking to you, K, about that yesterday? All I was saying, I was like, I really feel like beyond the music, cause I'd be a liar to say I was bumping Nipsey Hussle. Like, I mean, I hear his, I hear his music here, and then I know his songs. Yeah. Like I'm fully aware of what he do. You know, his movement, everything, his clothing line, all of that. I'm fully aware of it, but I was just looking at it like at the end of the day, it's like, bro, when's the last time you seen anything like this from any rapper where it's like, and I feel like you could see that little part where they wanted to put that little negative energy in it.
Yeah.
And it was like, that was totally wiped out. And I feel like even for like, in this day and age where it's just rappers, like, not to say like rappers, but you know, it's like, you know how that goes. Like, yeah, rapper, you get killed in the hood by somebody else that's supposed to be, you know, on the same type of time that you are. It's like, I really was looking at it like, bro, I feel like it's way deeper than that, because it wasn't like, yo, your music didn't get me. Yeah, not to say your music's not ill, but that's not why, you know, why
it stick with you that type of way.
It just wasn't, you know, it wasn't really my vibe like that. But I was just looking at it like, I really do feel like Biggie, Tupac, he is that of our generation, because I had to really think about it. I was just even talking to my show the other day, and it was like, the last person that had a funeral at the Staples Center sold out was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I know, right? And Nipsey Hussle sold that shit out.
That was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Nipsey Hussle sold that shit.
And my thing is, like, what's Michael Jackson's credentials? And I don't even mean just the fact that it was at the Staples Center, but it's like, it's the king of pop. Yeah, that's the king of pop. And it's like, if we gonna do it that big for it, and I feel like Nipsey was like, you start to see like all these things come out. Like, even for me, it was even a surprise to see, like, damn, yo, y'all got mad, like, not just footage, you got life footage. Yeah, like, and I mean life footage from the beginning of the beginnings to now, where it's like, bro, that's legacy. That for me, that was like, I was really looking at it like, yo, I really do feel like he is that person of our generation, because I feel like as much as, you know, people have been like Tupac and Biggie and, you know, yeah, what they stand for, but I feel like a lot of people was basing that off of the music and what they was doing musically. I can't base that off Nipsey musically, because I didn't bump his music like that.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
It was just the feeling of like, I felt it like, Nipsey?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Bro, it does, bro. Like I felt it like.
Oh,
it's like,
dude, I literally was on like IG Live, like just messing around, and I was like, chilling and showing people my unreleased music because I was just like, hey, you gonna join my live? I'll give you something in return. And someone told me that, and like immediately I was like a minute later I just got off. I was like, all right, yeah, we ain't gonna do this no more. Yeah, it's about forget everything. Like we gonna talk about Nipsey. Like we gonna get off of that, man.
Facts.
Yeah, that really messed up my Sunday, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Facts.
Because I was vibing. I had a good day before that, so like the next day I was just feeling good, and getting that news was nasty. And then you got guys like Kodak Black.
Yeah, man. That's another.
Yeah, he comes in saying like he's gonna be the best man he can be to Laura London.
Yeah, I think
saying that I'll give her a whole year like to mourn. Like
it's just
like what's wrong with you, bro?
It's just the social media stuff, like I said, and it's crazy because right now you ain't gonna see it, but that shit gonna cancel a lot of rappers out. I can swear. My fault. I don't know if I can swear.
Fuck yes.
That's
how I respond.
All that bullshit, that part right there is gonna
right.
cancel a lot of rappers out because when that, like I said, when that transition comes and people really want more substance in their music, it just not like now it's entertainment fully.
Yes.
So they don't just want substance in the music; they want substance in
outside,
that person,
yes,
in that artist.
That's why 6ix9ine was so like.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that, but at the same time, that's why Nipsey was Nipsey.
Yeah.
Like he was talking about, you might not listen to me, but the stuff he did, it's like the off the court stuff. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I mean? You really respected him for that. So it's
and he was doing it behind the scenes too. He didn't have to like publicize.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm doing out here? I'm doing this. I'm doing that. He just did it.
Like you see with even with Meek Mill, I feel like with Meek Mill, like it, like personally, like it a lot. I mean, numbers wise, on a lot of people might say whatever, but I feel like he passed Drake this year, and with his last project, I feel like he really went past Drake because it's like Drake never Drake's a great artist, but it's that off the court. His music never really stood for something more.
No, it's just like it's just hits.
With Meek Mill, it's like he really. I feel like once you make the transition where your music stands for something more than just music, like now it's like you're talking about prison reform and
yes,
you know what I'm saying. You're working with people of you know what I'm saying that way outside of hip hop.
For sure,
talking about billions of dollars. So it's like you know what I'm saying. Trying to make communities better. Once it gets to like that level and your music is matching that. You're matching what you're doing and your pedigree's matching that. It's like I think that's what it just gets crazy. And with rappers like Kodak, when that transition really happens fully, and people are looking at you like
it's like like what?
Like what are you really offering? You know what I'm saying?
What are you really
and
about?
I think like I feel like with Kodak though, it's gonna like I feel like it's like people forget how young Cats is. You know
right. He's like
I don't even know if he's 21. Like how old is he?
He's probably like 22.
He's 20, bro.
He's 20.
20, yeah.
I feel like people really forget how old Cats is, and it's like, and they don't even realize. They don't realize like, yo, one moment like it really could be one dumb moment could ruin your whole over, done. So it's like they gotta really realize that you'll burn certain bridges that you might never get back, especially with someone like Kodak. It's like you could really talk to a whole different audience. In a whole different way, and people are gonna listen to you because you lived certain things and you did certain things, apparently or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
But if what you're saying in your music, you know what I'm saying, you could talk to people about certain things and get a certain different message across. I feel like there's like two different Kodaks, like the really ignorant dumb Kodak, and then there's like certain times where you get a like certain times you look at Kodak and it's like, this nigga ain't 20 years old.
Yeah,
this
right.
Nigga might be like,
you look at him like he's older. Yeah,
he's saying some wise. Some of his songs, he says some wise stuff.
Like No Flocking was the song where I was like, whoa.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's the thing with Kodak.
Like the transgression, and you know what I'm saying, like his last project. When he came out of the project he just dropped. When he came out of jail. He was saying some shit. He was sounding like a 40-year-old man, like really like talking about life. You know what I'm saying? But it's like then you get the.
Then you get the little kid back.
Yeah, you get the Bart Simpson.
Yeah,
Bart Simpson. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Twitter finger.
Eat my shorts, nigga.
Nah, no funny.
And
it's like, I feel like at the same time, it still be no funny shit. I feel like it's like niggas like Kodak, you do shit like that on purpose, but it's like niggas just be so ignorant to a point where it's like, you do shit like that on purpose because you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what it's gonna do. Just the same way where he's like, when you hear a nigga talking about his album, and he was like, not to say it like that, not that I don't fuck with Lil Pump, but you seen his whole little act, the whole little spiel. I'm suburban guy. He was on his shit, and then he straight kept it 100. He was like, bro, not to say it like that, I really don't make music like this, but for what's going on right now.
Why not?
I'm gonna go fuck with Lil Pump
because he's gonna
and
get
we
the
gonna
word
make
out there.
this song.
Yeah,
and you know,
they
and
want
it's
them
just,
streams.
and that's kind of
Juice WRLD.
and that's kind of what he's.
Streams.
And I feel like that's what he's doing in a sense of in the public, but in a certain, you know, as far as I'm not gonna say real niggas, because I mean, you know, not to say like that nowadays. What does that consist of? But you know, real niggas, quote unquote, real. I mean, quote unquote, real niggas is gonna be like, bro, yeah, lame. Yeah, lame, and it's like
you making music just to get your word out there.
It's
you
not
know,
even like real niggas. I feel like it's just what the people like. What like I feel like it just shifts like what kids and like people our age want to listen to. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it just switches every like 5-10 years. It just changes. Man. People get tired of certain stuff, and
like you were saying earlier,
stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like people really wanted like more exciting and entertaining stuff for the past few years.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy production and crazy rappers with crazy colors and
crazy
colors,
stuff.
Crazy
face
posts
tattoos.
You know what I'm saying? People are gonna get tired of it.
Yeah, eventually the realness will prevail, and the realness doesn't have to be like a bar for bar rapper.
It might just be more artistic.
Yeah,
you know, it might be whatever.
Y'all feel like it's coming back, bro.
No, I do.
It's coming.
No, I feel like it's coming back.
I feel like it's coming back. Where it's just as simple as Uzi drops some shit, and then niggas want to be like, bro, why you taking the DMV flow? And it's like,
yeah,
bro, that nigga show y'all so much love on dogs. Like, not to say it like that. I used to be out there. I used to DC, Virginia. I used to live out there, so I know what it is as far as the wave rapping. And it's like, y'all got a wave.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's like, I mean, if y'all ain't making it happen, it's just he's doing what he's doing. Exactly. But he been out in Maryland and fucking around the area, been all. So it's like, it is what it is. Like, bro, the bars are coming. That's why I be looking at, you know, either somebody as simple as the baby. Where
the baby's making waves out here.
He's making waves, and I feel like, I mean,
he has some bars.
And that's the thing, and that's the thing where I feel like it's coming back because it's like his shit be fun and turned up.
But at the same time,
bars.
But he got bars.
It's bars. It's like, you know, it's the shit where it's like you really saying something. Yeah. Like you could be rapping and be like, nigga, I pull up in this and I'm pulling up in that. My neck is worth that.
Yeah.
He's not on that.
Nah.
He's really on some like
hear me out here.
Yeah. Like,
and I really appreciate that, man. And like the realness will come back, man. I think we're starting to slowly see that come to fruition. Yeah. And you know, you look at when Tupac and Biggie were gone, man. You saw like a lot of people, you know, the sound shifted. The sound shifted. Yeah. With Nipsey's being gone, man, the sound's shifting. Like, you know, X being gone, the sound's gonna shift. Mac Miller being gone, the sound's gonna shift. Like you lose these types of artists who made good music and had like really strong fan bases, people who really support them. You see changes being made, and I think people are looking at it right now and it's like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do to bring it back? Yeah, and you know, guys like you who making like real music out here, like it's gonna prevail, man. Yeah. It's like no more of that fake shit. We don't want that no more. Yeah. I don't care about how much money you make. Stop. Like, I don't care.
That's what it is,
like,
man.
Like, what are you really doing? What are you really doing?
One thing. That's why I find it so ill. Where it's like that was another thing where I feel like the Nipsey situation, where I find it very dope how every artist even handled it, because it's like, you know, nowadays artists, and it's like, even if it's a nigga that didn't have a personal relationship with him, everybody made sure they reached out to a point. Oh yeah. And I don't feel like they just reached out to a point to be like, all right, I'm at this platform now and I gotta say something. I felt like niggas was like, there's no choice. Yeah. Like, not just my platform, but there's no choice. Like, you know, just how like Meek was like, bro, I feel like we need 1 million man march after this. Like,
yeah, right? Yeah.
And it was like, and I really noticed, like, just as far as social media, I feel like you'll see a rapper pass away, we might give it a good, as far as posting shit, you might see somebody post one thing. You might see someone who had a personal relationship post a couple things. I seen damn near every rapper I follow post something every day. But in Snoop, that nigga posted every hour.
Yeah, he was constantly
every
like
hour, bro.
Showing you like, yo, this is how much.
And that was, in my mind, that was one thing to where they said where it's like, bro, we not gonna let this go out and be another one of those where it's like, bro, you're legendary. Yeah, you're legendary, bro.
Yeah, Nipsey Hussle went out a legend, man.
Like, bro, and it's like, it's to the point where it's like, I feel like anybody, you know, I feel like, you know, a lot of people who are fans are just gonna be like, all right, you're dick riding, you're jocking now. This nigga got killed and now you're bumping his shit. I look at certain shit like, hold on, now that, I mean, I didn't get the message 100% while you was here, but everybody, all these other motherfuckers got it.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that get me sometimes to be like,
yeah, it's
hold
like,
on,
what was I missing? What did I see?
Let me go back and see what you was talking about. And I was like, even one thing for, like, I fucked with Mac Miller for over the whole pretty much his career. I mean,
Mac Miller,
you know, he fell back in the, you know, in the darkness for a little bit, and everybody else was out, and it's like, I'm not gonna keep searching them. But when he came back, it was like, I was bumping it. And it was like, even more so, I feel like even more so when he passed away, it was like, I started bumping the shit more.
Yeah.
And then it was like, you start listening to shit with niggas talking about, damn, I'm trying to find God. Like, you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, certain things that just, shit that stand out. And it's like, you know, I feel like when you go listen to a Nipsey and he's like, saying, nigga, I'm trying to build this up. Nigga, go do this. I'm trying to get this right. Yeah. We trying to build our people up. We trying to take care. And it's like, it's just real,
It's just real shit, man. It's just real shit, dog. Ah, man. The impact of Nipsey Hussle, man. I feel like we could literally just go on and on.
Yeah, that's why.
Just about like Nipsey and like what everything's gonna stem from this and where it's gonna take hip hop to the next level. Honestly, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like as far as hip hop, bro, it gotta come back to real shit. It gotta be like, not to say it like that, like another person. I mean, you know, I bump him, but another person I don't bump crazy, Dave East. But when you listen to Dave,
you know,
but
like,
my point is, you know, Dave East, when he talk. He don't.
He
don't rap.
He's bringing something to you that you got in here.
He don't just rap. He's telling you something.
Yeah, Dave East is a real one.
And I feel like that's one of those people where it's like, it's about to make people like that stand out more, and it's gonna open your eyes more to niggas like that, where it's like a Dave East. Like, let me listen to what he's saying. Yeah. Because I didn't listen to what Nipsey was saying. He was talking some big shit that might have changed the whole culture. But nobody was really, you know, not to say nobody was rocking with it, but it's like, I feel like a lot of people understand it now. Like, yeah, victory laps, that meant something.
Oh, the marathon continues. That shit right
something.
There, yeah. It's a statement.
And that's just down to, that was his store name. Not to say it like that. You know, we could have looked at it like, that was the name of his store. The marathon. I mean, his clothing line was Crenshaw. It's crazy, but it's like, nah, bro, it's deeper than that. It's
deeper than that.
Like, oh yeah, that's just real. That's just real.
Ah, man. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, though, man.
That's when that's what got me like, man, you got Obama out. You got Obama writing you letters, bro. You got Obama writing you letters, bro.
That's when you know an impact happened.
Come on, you got Obama writing you letters, bro.
Yeah, like, I think that states it all right there, man.
On dogs, bro.
Yeah.
Because you already know. Certain people, you're not even gonna reach out to say certain things because you, at certain times, you know, for certain situations like that, sometimes you can't even be politically correct. Like, what can I speak on of someone getting killed in the hood and
all that stuff.
Like, you know, then that's how some people go about it. Like, you know, like, I mean, that's what comes with that lifestyle. Like,
I mean, Nipsey also came from a certain area, like, man. So, like, with that being the case, like, you know, and it's just in general, when you're a successful artist like that, like, there's going to be people out there who are going to be jealous, who are going to want to come after you for what you got. Yeah. So that's just the way it's going to be, man. And you know, I hope to never see anything like this, man. You don't want to see any of these legends go, man. Yeah. And I said it before on my last episode, like, appreciate the ones while they're here. Yeah. And that's why you were saying a guy like Dave East is gonna stand out even more because we're realizing we gotta appreciate these guys while they're here, man.
The ones that's talking the real.
Yeah,
like,
man.
It's like that. I'm not about to go fucking bump no little pump and Gucci gang, like, nah, bro. Like, I'm good. Like, not to say it like that. I mean, much respect to him. Yeah, very, very young, successful nigga. But I mean, that's just not. You know, that's not what it really is. That shit don't move me.
Oh yeah, I'm bumping. You know, I'm trying to bump my. You know, honestly, recently I've been bumping artists more from this area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like literally, I was on the way listening to y'all when I was here, yo. Like,
I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna front. I be trying to get on my shit, and not even to just say. I'm not gonna just say the city. I be trying to be on my shit, just period, just around. I don't even know if you. There's a nigga fucking from. This nigga from Ohio, bro. His name's Esri, bro.
Yeah.
My nigga.
He's like up and coming.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
All I seen was the nigga did a fucking freestyle on the LA Leakers, and that shit was like
took off. Yeah.
Bro, and it was on Middle Child, so I mean, you had to go dumb.
Yeah, you got to body it. If you want the Middle Child beat, you got to body that.
And that's kind of what I mean, you know, where it's like, gotta be in tune, gotta be hip. You gotta be hip to what's really going on, because there's a lot of motherfuckers coming out of nowhere. Right? Yeah. And not to say, and I mean, when I say out of nowhere, I don't mean they're not putting work in. It's just, as far as we see it, you're coming out of nowhere.
Exactly, yeah.
A lot of people are not following you. Like, as far as if I really don't know you, and it could be for us too. There might be some people that don't follow us, and you just hear trophies like, yo, these niggas are lit.
Yo,
like where they been at? Like they just made that shit, got a hit.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like,
for real,
we've been doing this forever. Like,
yo, I gotta let the people know though, trophies. If y'all haven't bumped that, man, that might be one of the hardest hidden songs I've heard, just in general, yo. Like, I'm serious, like, in general, like, that song, like, is crazy, man. Like, yeah, so, like,
it's a
y'all
winning,
making weight. Y'all plan on making.
It's a winning spirit.
Yeah, y'all plan on making more moves around here. Like, I mean, like in terms of making music together. Like, you guys should definitely come together and make like a joint project.
Honestly,
you guys thought about doing that?
Yo, I swear to God, since like, bro, man, I don't even know how many years ago. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
That has been the most requested. That has been requested, but
yeah, man, I saw that. Like, when you guys posted that, like, mad people were sharing that shit. I was like,
that shit gotta come.
Okay,
shit gotta come with time though, cause I feel like on those the way me and AB vibe, it's like even the way we made trophies.
Yeah,
I swear to God, he went in the booth, he did him, he came out, and I was just like, it wasn't no plan of. I was like, bro, I'm throwing a verse on that.
Yeah,
and he was just like, bro, if you're not in the mode that I'm in, he's like, yo, you gotta go in the mode that I'm in. And I was like, nigga, I'm in that mode.
Oh,
and he was like, all right, go in.
Look, if that beat, like, y'all were giving that beat, y'all know the producer for that beat?
The beat plug?
Yeah, the beat plug? Okay, I was gonna say, man. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's dope, like, you know him, like, because, like, you can't just not body a beat like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go all in on some shit like that, man. For sure, man. What do you guys, plan on doing for like the future, like in terms of like how you put out music? What's the next step from here?
I'm on some whole other shit, honestly.
Okay.
The way I drop my shit, I'm about to like drop a whole nother brand as far as like outside of music, doing a bunch of stuff outside, like clothing, marijuana.
Yeah. Getting into that, bro, is thriving out here,
if
bro.
You, like that's. It's like, nigga, this is like when alcohol became legal and prohibition ended.
Yeah.
You gotta know what's really going on in the market outside of music. A lot of these dudes is like not really like you could rap your whole life, like literally, like, and not make no money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm serious.
No,
like,
I know.
Niggas ain't making no money from these songs. Like, it's 100. So it's like you gotta go outside of shit.
Yeah, the merch,
hustle.
merch,
you know what I'm saying?
touring, those things will make. That's where the artists will make their money.
Even whatever. Like, you can't, like, there's whole other types of ways. Like, you gotta look at it like you see what Wiz Khalifa is, what Wiz Khalifa's doing.
I
don't know what his net worth is exactly.
It's probably a lot.
It's probably like, I would say, if I would have guessed,
it's probably about 30 something.
30 something, right?
30, 40 maybe.
That's a lot.
And then I don't know if you listen. You know who Burner is?
Yeah.
You know who Burner is?
Yeah, Burner. Yeah.
You listen to Burner? Like, I don't know. Like, not really, right? But you listen to what? I mean, niggas been listening to Wiz for 5-10 years.
Yeah, I've been on the Wiz wave since like.
My nigga Burner's net worth is like it's 30. I think it's 30. I think it's just at 30 or going over 30.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So it's like. Nobody can really probably. I mean, I'm personally a fan of Burner, but that's just because I like weird shit. I like trap. I like real trap shit. Like real trap. You know what's going on with Burner, so it's like nobody really gonna pull mad hits out of Burner's catalog. Like, oh, this song. But you can pull 100 songs out of Wiz, but it's like you know, people will never understand how this nigga caught up to this nigga.
Yeah.
He probably got more money than everybody that's rapping. I'm keeping it like as far as like guys is popping right now. His brand is probably more relevant than most dudes' music. Cookies.
Facts.
Yeah, no, that's facts. That's
you know what I'm saying? And it's like that's and I think that is huge. I think that's huge because like that's socially like I mean, maybe it's my world, but socially what's really going on, I feel like that's one of the, like, cookies is like socially one of the most like biggest things right now.
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying? As far as in the scene.
Shit, I mean, you
and just the whole designer weed wave is just
you go to,
you need a hop. People need a hop on that.
You could go get some weed cookies. You could go to motherfucking Pac Sun and buy a cookie shirt. You could go. Yeah, that's, man.
It's a whole wave out there.
And I know just off the strength of, you know, where you just look at it, man.
Nigga 5 hit me about shirts right now.
Already on it.
What's there? Trying to get the sizes right.
As far as the industry, it's just, man.
Yeah, you gotta find a way to make the money out here, bro. Cause your rap, the rap, like, it can be really difficult to make the money off of that, but that's supposed to get your name out there and people can connect to you through that. And from there, you can go and make your merch and make the money through the tours and just, you know, being a personality outside of that. Cause a lot of guys who making music out here, they don't got personality. They don't know how to market themselves. They're lacking. They're lacking on that shit.
No
OD.
I swear to God, I done met so many people that's just that's on. Yeah. Got it. Got the whole wave. Mm-hmm. And you're just like, damn, you don't even know how to communicate with nobody.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's why your manager is lit. That's why and it's like, niggas don't have no communication skills.
Nah,
it's
man.
like, bro, you can't.
And that will hold you back. That shit will hold you back, OD, yo.
Yeah, man.
What we gonna do if I just came here to this interview by myself and I just needed help? I'd just be sitting here like, you ask me a question
it's like 10 words an answer. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. But I don't know.
Nah, yeah.
I don't know. You gotta ask my manager.
Yeah, you came. Hey, don't worry, Mizzo. You came in here with something to say, bro. Yeah, I feel you on that, man, for sure.
This nigga always talking.
Yeah, I like that, man. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. I love that shit.
You gotta, like, know how to brand it, know how to sell it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Know how to, like. It might not, like you said, you might have the manager, whoever, whatever this, you know what I mean? Whatever your recipe is, get to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with, I hate to use this nigga as an example, but like the nigga 6ix9ine, you know?
Yeah, I don't like to use him as a 6ix9ine as an example either, but like, he just became so successful where it was like,
even when he was coming up, like in New York, like he already had like a buzz musically when it was trying to come up in New York, like the way they was really like, you know, branding it. He had guys that was living, you know, whatever. All the guys that, it was like to the, like, they would go out to the club and they would all give Tekashi their change. He didn't have no change.
Yeah.
They would all give him his change. You know what I'm saying? So they go in the club and it's like, you see this one, like, that's the rapper. He got fucking 20 chains on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They don't care about nobody else.
Nah.
So basically, like, that's what it could. So it's like,
I feel that, man. Yeah.
That type of, you got to know how to, whatever your recipe is, however you may put it together,
and hone in on that, because everybody's gonna have
the formula,
a different. Everyone's gonna have a different way of doing
Everyone
it.
Have a different
what you do and you do with your music is gonna be different than what I do with my music.
Yeah, for sure.
You just have to find a way
Exactly.
You gotta find your own way, man.
Get your recipe right.
Man.
Shit.
Cook up.
Yeah, shit. Me and AB might have a whole different approach to it, like,
for sure, man.
And being, you know, sitting at the same table.
Yeah.
You know, but. That's just how it have to be sometimes, you know?
For real, man. If we're going to end this episode on any note, for all the artists out there, find your lane and hone in on that, because what the next guy doing might be something completely different from what you have to do.
Factual.
So we're going to end it on that note. And thank y'all for being here, yo. That's really dope, man. It's really fire episode, man. We got to talk about all that shit. Plug your shit, man. Let them know where they can find your stuff and your music, man.
At ABSOARIN. That's AB Soarin for everything. Just search AB Soarin, whatever.
You just dropped that project recently?
Oh yeah, I dropped Irony, new album. Go run my streams up, man. Irony out now.
Apple Music,
Trophies,
everywhere.
Go stream
Spotify.
Trophies.
Yeah, all that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
All platforms.
Yeah, man.
We got the video for Trophies, working on that, man. That's about to come soon for the summertime.
I'll be ready, man. I'll share that shit all
Trophies
around. Trophies
album coming soon.
Hell yeah.
It's like crazy amounts of crazy music.
That's dope,
coming.
Man.
Yeah, you can find me at Mizzotheo on everything. On everything, Mizzotheo. MIZZOTHEO. And make sure you look me up. YouTube, all that.
Yeah,
new video out.
He just dropped.
We just dropped the new video.
Okay.
Purple Heart.
Hey.
Featuring Skywalker, Fly Talker on that. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Yeah.
It's my cousin.
Yeah, I think I saw the name around. Did you do a song with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I heard the name.
He's on the
man, listen.
he's on the new project.
But listen, I got some new I
Okay.
got some new stuff for Skywalker.
That's okay.
That's gonna mess it up, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna fuck
If
everything
you need an
up.
opinion on any of your music, man, send
Yeah,
it my
dog.
way.
I'm gonna send it to you,
Yeah,
bro.
I would love
Just
to
so
hear.
you
I
can,
love to hear the early
yeah,
shit. Yo.
just
I'll
like-
be honest with you. I want to hear it early. I'll be
Yeah,
real.
dog,
Come on,
man.
man.
So
So
this
this
is
is
one
Yeah,
of
man.
I was about to say we need
This-
somebody. We need somebody like you to hear.
Yeah.
Facts, bro. Facts,
Yo, plug
man.
the stuff
You
for
gonna-
for the people,
You gonna
man.
keep it 100.
man, my name's Kevan for all of you.
Kevan in the
You
building.
can find me on Instagram, KEVANPATEL, smooth, nothing
Yeah,
simple.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
it at that.
Yes, sir.
But
Hell
that's
yeah,
about
man.
it.
It's
Follow
other people
at
know,
him, man. You gotta talk to him for anything.
Yeah, anything.
Don't reach out to me. Reach out to Kayvon.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
He's the
Word.
man.
He's
He's
the
the
guy.
man. He's the man of the man.
Hell yeah.
All trades.
All
On
trades.
Man of all
dogs, bro.
trades.
That's dope, man. That's
Facts.
dope. You gotta be in multiple bags, you know.
Yeah, my
straight
nigga,
up.
my man K's in multiple bags.
That's good, man.
Multiple bags.
For sure. Yeah. That's the
Can't
way to
He's
go,
in the
man.
stew.
Can't
He's
just
in
do
the-
one
If
thing.
he's in the
More.
stew. He's in the booth. If we need him for ad lib,
Mhm.
if we need him for your
tech work.
for whatever.
Yeah.
on-
Yeah, man.
But
Some
that's
motherfucking
everything,
logistics.
Mhm.
Listen, man,
Look,
shit
my-
get crazy.
if
If
Kayvon
my car
know,
start
man.
overheating,
Yeah.
calling K.
Call
Yeah,
Kevan. Yeah.
listen, man.
Hell yeah, man. That's dope.
We
That's
had
dope.
a couple situations, man. I
Man.
called this nigga last night, man. This shit got.
Oh,
He had a
man.
Jazzy Jeff somebody up the party.
That's great. Oh, man.
Oh no.
Get him out of here.
Yeah,
Where's Kayvon?
Yo, K, where you at?
Where's Kayvon and Tyler
Here we go
at?
again.
Tyler ain't here, but y'all gonna meet Tyler. Kayvon and Tyler.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right,
For sure,
y'all.
for sure.
Much appreciated, dog.
Appreciate
Yeah, we
you,
gotta
bro.
go enjoy the lovely Boston weather, dog.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
Some,
great
and
day
some-
out, y'all.
Facts.
About to go rolling right outside.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah, I
it's
can't-
beautiful out.
I was about to,
Yeah, no,
I
no,
thought we was
no,
gonna
do
snoop
not
that,
smoke
but I was
in
like,
here.
yeah,
No,
nah,
we can't
nah,
do that.
I
We can't
know.
do that.
Yo, no
cause I would have been like,
Nigga, you walk outside, man. You might want to
Yeah,
just save it for there.
for real,
I
man.
walked-
Yeah, let's
I
go.
walked in.
All right. Let me wrap this up before they get mad at me.
nah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is episode 28 of TempahZone podcast. Appreciate it. PRX Podcast Garage for hooking up with the high quality sounds. Definitely need the AC in here because it was hot as fuck in here the whole time.
Yeah. So
Until next time, y'all. Peace.